Okay, so another tutorial. This time I just want to go over some more sort of basics of Realbasic. First of all, let's start with Windows, because Andrew was asking me about this. Every control that you place on a window, such as for instance a button or a text field, belongs to that window. And therefore when we name this, so let's say my button 1, we have to remember that my button 1 belongs to this window. You can have another window with that same button named the same, and the program distinguishes between the two. Let's add another window to the project, and this one we'll just call window 2. And when I press this button, I want to open window 2. And so we go into the code here, and we go into the action event, and the code is as simple as window2 dot show. Show is a method that you use for showing windows. It's fairly straightforward. So now we go into our project tab, and we can open up window 2. And if we run the program, you'll see that window 1 by default appears. And when I click open window 2, we get our second window. So now we can put something in the second window. Let's simply put a button. And now for the sake of demonstration, all this button will do is when you click it, it will add a phrase or a word to the text box right here. So let's call this the text field text box, and we'll call this add text. And so normally the syntax for adding text to a text field would simply be text field dot text is equal to whatever, a string. In this case though, we have to keep in mind that our text box, called text box, which is located in window 1, isn't located in the same window as the code we're putting. And therefore we need to make reference as to who actually owns the text box. And so we go window 1 dot text box dot text is equal to some string. And that's all there is to it. And now you'll see I can open window 2, click add text, and of course some string will appear right here. Naturally what would be useful is if the button also closed window 2. And to do that, we simply type close or window 2 dot close. But because we're closing the window that this button's in, it's only necessary to type close. And run it again. And you click add text, the window closes and adds the text.